Hey everybody, I am in the floor in the center of my little art studio because this seemed to be the best place to share with you a haul from a shopping spree tonight for vintage things, and I will try to make this quick. Let's just get started with this very first sweet little wonderful book. Can you see that? It is so amazing. Little Pieces for Little Speakers, and it has a date in the front of, I guess, the person who owned it, August 28th, 1886, and the copyright in this is actually 1870. Maybe you can see that. I hope this is going to be good camera work. Anyway, this is such a sweet little book. It's got like little poems and speeches that children can give, and it's got some really pretty little illustrations. There aren't many illustrations, but the ones that are in there, of course, are very old-fashioned. I'm thinking about doing a steampunk journal, and that illustration could almost fit into that, like maybe he's trying to fly or something. So there's that. I got this book, the Norton Anthology of English Literature. I went to Peace College in Raleigh and studied. Literature was my favorite thing. I had some wonderful professors, and especially the English poets of the 1800s. But oh, I loved this page. This is kind of what sold me on this book. And I, again, was thinking about my steampunk journal, the Victorian age. So I think I'm going to have to do something with that, something creative. I picked out, oh, let me be quiet with that, an envelope full of ephemera, and they have a table where you can do that. You can weigh it, have it weighed if you find just one thing that you want, and they'll weigh that by the ounce or the pound, I don't remember, but you can just get an envelope for $5. And sometimes they'll throw in old books that are $1 a piece if you want the book, but if you can fit it in your envelope, that's fine too. I found this sturdy thing that held a photograph. I'm going to use it to punch tags from because it's nice and sturdy, and it's got that vintage sort of discoloring inside. So I'm excited about that. I got an atlas, a street, what am I trying to say? The transit, I guess, for Philadelphia and Camden. These are always fun pages to put in journals. Now, let's see what else is in here. Get over there. All right. Yeah, that's really loud. I love this. Hello. Cub Scout book. And it is from, let me see, 1952. And just so you know, it belonged to Freddie Fletcher. I love it. Oh, look at all these things. Make believe, radio, electricity, art, swimming. This is just precious. Some more things that were in the packet. I love this ad. Oh my goodness. Just a little magazine page. But can you just see that? I mean, apparently this chair belongs to Daddy, but that doesn't look like Daddy to me. And I got some little Golden Book encyclopedias. These are very fun to craft with. I got a couple of those. Oh, I see something I like already. The clover. That's a nice little nature illustration. Oh, and what would we do without mosquitoes? We could do without mosquitoes. There's the front of a little music book, handwriting inside. Now this This is not old, I don't think, but it was it was on the table to be picked over, so I wanted to go ahead and get that. I thought it might be fun for a journal. It's 4 different prints. I wonder if you can see those. It almost looks like coffee. Well, kitchen things, I guess. So the jar, that looks like a grinder or something maybe. Oh yeah, and the mixer. These will be really nice in some kind of a project. I don't know what yet. And of course these are really handy for mailing out ephemera when I need something solid to keep a page from bending. Oh, and vintage wallpaper. Yes. This one's called Palm Beach Outline. And it is very shiny. I don't know if you can even see that. This is shiny, shiny. Another magazine page. I like the colors in that. Looks sort of 60s to me. 70s maybe. Maybe 70s. And of course there's got to be a guitar player in the background. More vintage wallpaper. And let's see, a Woman's Day magazine, December of 1961. Ooh, wow. Look at that collector's cookbook inside. Jessica of I'm a Cool Mom. This makes me think of you. I know you were talking about cookbooks. Maybe I'll have to send some of this your way. So, oh, I love these old ads. They're just great. Oh, I really thought this was neat. Oh, what does the back say? So, it's in a little sleeve protector, and there are old photographs, 2 of them. All it says is Smith. I wish it said more. You can see it's another, they look like soldiers. Oh, and this old card, vintage greeting card. What is this from? I'm not sure. Goodbye from the whole flock. I love birds. I usually don't go for silly sort of birds, but I figured I could do something with these. And then here's another little children's encyclopedia. Ooh, I love the typewriter. I found this tonight. This was 50 cents. It's an old atlas. See if I can show you how pretty these maps are. That's just the very old-fashioned looking maps, and there are several of those. Love these little charms. I guess they're stickers. I really didn't even pay attention to whether or not they had adhesive backs, because I know I will use my hot glue. I like that. And then more stickers, little flowers. It's got the frame from the buttons. More stickers. Thought these were so pretty. More flowers. And little birds. I think some of these stickers were individually priced, but a lot of these were not, so she weighed them, and I think I ended up paying $3 for these, which I think is really good. I love to use stickers in my journals. I found this. I love this. Again, I was thinking about the steampunk journal that I'm going to do, and it's mostly because I love this color, and I did like some of the background illustrations. Like that has a really ornate old clock pattern in the background. I don't know if you can see the clock faces. Now this came in a bunch of paper that was weighed. This was weighed out, all of this. Oh, I'm going to show you the cards I found. They sell greeting cards and envelopes. Sometimes you're lucky enough to find some together, and sometimes you just have to sort through and pull them out individually. These look handmade to me, which I love. And somebody did a fabulous job. It's very vintage looking. Isn't that adorable? I love that. I have so many new friends who are into this, and I love all of your channels. I watch and I'm just so inspired. And I know all of you would love the scrap exchange. So there's another one. And I love this. It gives me so many ideas. That's just a beautiful little card, and it's blank on the inside. Very nice. Oh, it's so sweet. I couldn't resist this little card for 5 cents because I just love the telephones. And I have a charm. I'm not sure about that for the steampunk. It's like a looking, what do you call this? A looking glass, I guess, or a globe, like a fortune teller's globe. But I think it could tie in. I was thinking about the paper that I'm going to incorporate into this journal. I like this little pattern. It reminds me of the Leonardo da Vinci, the illustration where the man's arms are out. So I got that. And these little, they look like homemade tags. More paper. Somebody had stamped some little pieces. When I am old, I will wear purple. I shall wear purple. And I just like, sometimes I pick up some plain paper. I love this little postcard. It's shiny. And Be Still My Heart. I love this tissue paper. It's just awesome. Is that not wonderful? I hope you can see it. It's really pretty. It's in such good shape. It looks like it just came out of the package. And that's going to be really pretty. I probably will use some of that as well. I will incorporate that somehow. And then just a few more sheets of paper. Again, well, Valentine's Day was on my mind, but also thinking about card stock and paper that I would use in the journals that I've got on my list of things to do, and the vellum that's got the nature print. So there we have it. And that's it. And that was so much fun. Sometimes I don't stop on my way home from work because I know that the evening's going to go by really quickly, and I want as much time as I can get at home. But it's also really good for me to get in there and just sort of let the day go and look around and think creatively and just plan what I'm going to do. So yeah, I just wanted to share that.